Realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. The things that matter most in our lives are not fantastic or grand. They are the moments when we touch one another. To be creative means to be in love with life. You can be creative only if you love life enough that you want to enhance its beauty. Do not be afraid of tasting the bitterness of failure. Be brave. The sweetness of success will before long befriend you. The essence of warriorship, or the essence of human bravery, is refusing to give up on anyone or anything. If you learn something new every day, you can teach something new every day. Every time you are tempted to react in the same old way, ask if you want to be a prisoner of the past or a pioneer of the future. Don't you ever let a soul in the world tell you that you can't be exactly who you are. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Time can be an ally or an enemy. What it becomes depends entirely upon you, your goals, and your determination to use every available minute. If you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. It is important to remember that there are no overnight successes. You will need to be dedicated, single-minded, and there is no substitute to hard work. Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. There are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. Never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. It's the most beautiful job in the world, to give happiness to people. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Be happy with being you, love your flaws, own your quirks, and know that you are just as perfect as anyone else, exactly as you are. Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, remember, you can achieve. We have no idea what tomorrow will bring, but today is overflowing with potential. Don't let the sadness from the past and the fear of the future ruin the happiness of the present. If you believe in yourself enough and know what you want, you're gonna make it happen. I don't like looking back. I'm always constantly looking forward. I'm not the one to sort of sit and cry over spilt milk. I'm too busy looking for the next cow. We have more possibilities available in each moment than we realize. There are the ways you can go with pain. You can let it destroy you, or you can use it as fuel to drive you. Don't chase people. Be yourself. Do your own thing and work hard. The right people, the ones who really belong in your life, will come to you and stay. Individuality will always be one of the conditions of real elegance. Whatever your life's work is, do it well. A man should do his job so well that the living, the dead, and the unborn could do it no better. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. When I do something, it is all about self-discovery. I want to learn and discover my own limits. You are what you think, so just think big, believe big, act big, work big, give big, forgive big, laugh big, love big, and live big. All change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. I am happiest when I have something to focus my energy on. There is no royal road to a successful life, as there is no royal road to learning. It has got to be hard knocks morning, noon, and night, and fixity of purpose. I pay no attention whatever to anybody's praise or blame. I simply follow my own feelings. When you walk up to opportunity's door, don't knock it. Kick that door in, smile, and introduce yourself. When wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. When character is lost, all is lost. Circumstances do not make a man, they reveal him. Glory lies in the attempt to reach one's goal, and not in reaching it. I think the older I get, the more I realize that the ultimate luxury is time. Who you are is defined by what you're willing to struggle for. I don't take my life seriously, but I do take what I do and my life seriously. Each day that you're moving toward your dreams, without compromising who you are, you're winning. You should put on the best version of yourself when you go out in the world, because that is a show of respect to the other people around you. Men who have lived significant lives are men who never waited, not for money, security, ease, or women. Do what is easy and your life will be hard. Do what is hard and your life will become easy. When gardeners garden, it is not just plants that grow, but the gardeners themselves. The world needs fantasy, not reality. We have enough reality today. I give myself a good cry if I need it, but then I concentrate on all good things still in my life. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge. It isn't where you came from, it's where you're going that counts. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Most of us have to lives the life we live, and the unlived life within us. Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the assessment that something else is more important than fear. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. If you don't get out of the box you've been raised in, you won't understand how much bigger the world is. To create something exceptional, your mindset must be relentlessly focused on the smallest detail. You'll learn as you get older that rules are made to be broken, Be bold enough to live life on your terms and never, ever apologize for it. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. What we fear doing most is usually what we most need to do. Those who have a why to live can bear with almost any how. We can choose courage or we can choose comfort, but we can't have both, not at the same time. Be thankful for what you have, you'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. Death is nothing, but to live defeated and inglorious is to die daily. Life can be wonderful if you're not afraid of it. All it needs is courage, imagination, and a little dough. Finding your own style is not easy, but once found it brings complete happiness. It gives you self-confidence, always. You're going to go through tough times. That's life. But I say, nothing happens to you, it happens for you. See the positive and negative events. People grow through experience. If they meet life honestly and courageously, this is how character is built. Sometimes a loss is the best thing that can happen. It teaches you what you should have done next time. If you sit and wait to feel like you are the most confident person in the room, you are probably going to be left by yourself. Singleness of purpose is one of the chief essentials for success in life, no matter what may be one's aim. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. Failure isn't an option. I've erased the word fear from my vocabulary, and I think when you erase fear, you can't fail. Solving big problems is easier than solving little problems. In my experience, each failure contains the seeds of your next success, if you are willing to learn from it. When I started flirting with the hustle, failure became my ex. Now I'm engaged to the game and married to success. The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life without a purpose. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformation. To conquer oneself is a greater victory than to conquer thousands in a battle. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God. The majority of what you want will come from the minority of what you do. We should not judge people by their peak of excellence, but by the distance they have traveled from the point where they started. People with grit don't believe that failure is a permanent condition. Don't sacrifice yourself too much, because if you sacrifice too much, there's nothing else you can give and nobody will care for you. Thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe, share, and do like for gain more views.